ladies and gentlemen. I am Sonny here from Living in LaBuga, and it is an honor and a pleasure to introduce Escojido. This is my dude from LaBuga Iseni. Y'all don't understand, y'all would not understand how hard, excuse me, I got my dog going crazy. How hard it's been for me to get this brother on. We've had technical difficulties for about 3 weeks?
Yeah.
For about 3 weeks, we've been working on this, trying to get this, and I know we disappointed you guys before because everybody was looking forward to it. But best believe we have continuously tried, and now we here. We are live. We are on the joint. So, my brother, how are you?
Yo, man, first and foremost, man, all praises due to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Through
Yeah,
his
yeah.
I am alive, I am well, I am fantastic, man.
Good to hear, brother. Good to hear, man. I am so happy to have you on here. Like I said, it's been a long time coming. And so we're not gonna hold the fans up too long. We're gonna jump right into it. And I want to know what made you want to become an artist.
Yo, actually, man, you know what I'm saying? Big up first and foremost, beside, I give props to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I want to shout out all my 502 crew, 504 Massive, 501 Posse, and 507 Clan. You know what I'm saying? We all about this business, man. You know me, what made me I was inspired, man, as a child, man, by seeing these two particular Garifuna dancehall reggae artists jump on microphones and get a good response from the crowd. So that was Tiger and that was Ninja Freddy. You know what I'm saying? Ninja Freddy. Yeah, they did their thing and I saw them do it and I've always been a reggae lover. And that was my fuel to get into this thing.
Okay. Are they still in the business now? They still performing?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, not professionally, but yeah, they their name still ring bells. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Do, do you have any family members that are in music, or how was the family just in general? Were they really supportive? When you decided to get into it, where they're like, "No, I put you to school because I want you to be a doctor, and you better go get that." Like, were they? How was it?
Nah, man. My mom in the beginning, because I've been doing this since I was young. I picked up I performed live the first time when I was like maybe 12, 13 years old. The guys that I mentioned, Tiger and Ninja Freddy, man, they saw something in me, and they embraced me as an artist, and because they were older and known for smoking weed, Mom Dukes didn't want me with that crowd. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right, right. Okay, okay.
But yeah, but the love, you know what I mean. But I went against the grain, man. It was something that I loved to do, and went against the grain, and I still hung out with him.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Did you transition? So from a young age, did you transition into anything? Like, did you play any instruments beforehand, or did any singing, or what? Or did you just go straight into reggae?
Nah, I did. Oh, actually, no. I played the trombone. And actually, I played the trombone in public school and junior high school. No,
Okay.
actually, no. It was in public school. I think I was like in the fifth grade, man, when I picked up the trombone, and I was nice. I was nice in it, man. I was nice in it. I was selected to be part of a all city band where these instructors went to various public schools and picked the best students, and I was one of those students that they picked to participate in a all state wide competition, band competition.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Do you feel that the instrument, that learning the instrument, did it have an effect? Did it help you? Like maybe with stage presence or learning the notes, or do you feel like it helped you anyway?
Yeah, definitely, man. It had to have helped me. As far as stage presence. That was actually the first time that I performed in front of a large crowd when the teacher put me up in front of the school and the school kept in the school auditorium to do the rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. You know what I'm saying? And I knocked that out. You know what I mean?
You did the Star Spangled
It was
Banner
a
on
it was
trombone.
a school performance.
You did the Star Spangled Banner on trombone
Yeah, yeah.
and beat everybody.
Facts, facts, facts,
Get the
facts.
fuck out.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I ain't never heard that, but that must mean that you was a bad man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's what's up. Now, projecting yourself, you know, forward, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years, as far as like achievements?
Achievements, man. You know, I mean, beside, actually, man, to be honest with you, man, beside the music, man, I am I am also in the corporate world, you know what I'm saying? I'm studying right now, you know what I mean? Music has always been a love. However, you know, I have seeds planted in various vases, you know what I mean?
No, that's very that's really deep, and it's telling because I know from experience dealing with a lot of growing up with a lot of rappers and going into studios and stuff. I sang. Um, we as black men tend to put a lot of eggs in one basket.
Right,
So if we play hoop, you know, that's everything. Nobody's talking about, having a backup plan. And I'm going to the NBA. You know what
mm,
I'm saying? So that's really refreshing to hear that you have, a plan A, a plan B, a plan C. You
right,
you you absolutely have to. That's that's really instrumental. That's really instrumental. Do
right.
you do you see yourself having um any weaknesses that would slow that progression down?
Nah, no weaknesses, man. Because coming from where I came from, man, I mean, my goal is to. I'm fueled by not having. I know what it is not to have. I know what it is.
Mm,
I know what it is to go to sleep hungry. I know what it is to not have a roof over my head. So today that I have all of that, man, it's about maintenance and it's you know what I mean?
yeah,
Getting up and going to hunt is not hard. Not having something to eat is hard. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
So if this is what I got to do to make sure that I'm comfortable, trust me, man. I look forward to waking up and getting to the bag, man. So there's really nothing. There's really no down point to it because I put it. Well, what I get equals the work that I put in. You know what I'm saying? So I put it. I'm beast mode right now, man. We
That's
music,
what's up.
music. We're doing this. We're doing this interview for my office. You
That's what's
know
up.
what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up. I'm loving it. I see the plaques and the certificates on the wall. I mean,
Yeah,
you need to inspire the youth to let them know that you got to have backup plans. You get
facts,
not to say that you got to let your dreams go, but you need to have a backup plan in case those dreams don't come to fruition immediately.
facts, facts,
Because the bill's gonna come in immediately, so you got to have a way to pay them Jones.
facts, facts, facts. You know what I mean? I heard Denzel Washington. You know what I mean? He's beside acting, he does a lot of motivational speeches, and that's another thing that I use as a fuel for my spirit. Is listening to these motivational speeches. I can name a few because that's what I do. I don't watch TV. I'm just about feeding my spirit today, man. And he said something about you know not you mentioned falling back, but this is falling forward because I don't want to fall back. I don't
Yeah,
want to fall back. I want to fall
yeah,
forward. So
yeah.
what the way I'm gonna be all right because listen, because like we mentioned, man, having the seeds planted in different vases, I mean, it's the the it's gonna harvest. We're gonna get a harvest because we planted, um, we watered, and we positioned right, and you know what I mean. So everything else is just a matter of time. You
You
know.
know that's deep. I like that because it's not saying, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna have that million, but just like how you said you're gonna plant, so you are guaranteed to have something come back to you,
Exactly.
some because you followed those steps. I love it.
Facts,
I
man.
love it. I love it. Which skills have you gained that you think that help you with the performance, or help you keep that like forward look? Because it's a lot of people that come out and that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and they get sidetracked with a whole lot of things. So what skills, or yeah, what skills did you do, or strengths that you think that you have to help you keep that focus?
Man, the strengths that I have, man, it's just, you know what I mean. I'm dedicated, man. You
Patient,
know,
okay.
I'm dedicated, man. When I say I'm gonna show up, I show up, man. You know, and I'm grateful to those who I came up around, because they even though, I suffered voluntarily, because I volunteered to live a certain way. So what came with that lifestyle, I pretty much asked for it. But before going into my own world, my parents, my siblings, my aunts, like, they were very nurturing. I wasn't called, you know what I mean? I wasn't called names as a child. I wasn't called negative shit. I was called beautiful. Yo, you can do whatever you want. Get your education. You can be whatever you want. So this is the things that drive me today. You
Mm,
know what I'm saying? So it's not all me.
yeah.
It stems from my grandmother, may she rest in peace, to my moms, to my brothers, to my sister, who's always been there for me. Like, the Garifuna, the Garifunas in LaBuga, or the Garifunas from Guatemala. We're a small community, and even though I'm here in New York, if I trip and fall in front of another Garifuna, trust me, they're gonna hear about it back home. So, yeah, man. So, I say that to say that, you know as many things that, it's just the love, man. It's just the love of the culture, man. Like, at the end of the day, man, we're, like, I've noticed, man, like, we're even, every culture has its, not so pretty points about it. But I've come to the realization and to the conclusion that the Garifunas are very, very forgiving culture. You know what I'm saying? Very forgiving culture, because, very forgiving. Because at the end, because I've messed up plenty of times, and I come back on the scene, I get the same love. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
grateful for that, man. I'm grateful for that.
So do you think those qualities are what, also helped you to be like a great artist? Like
Definitely,
the
definitely.
love, that the community. Do you think those are the things that help you feel secure enough? Because the irony in what you said, I remember I heard I was watching a documentary about Steve Jobs,
Uh-huh.
and he said it was two things that made him be successful. When he said this, I bugged out. He said the first thing was weed.
Mm.
I fell out. Like, I never thought that I heard him say something like that. But he said smoking, and then he said the second thing was just like what you said, that his parents, he was adopted, but he
Mhm,
said his parents told him that there was nothing, like, they loved him. There's
mhm,
nothing you can't do. I'm behind you in anything you want to do. So they just constantly gave him that positive affirmation, and reinforcing the stuff he wanted. He said that's what helped me catapult to do and believe that I could do anything that I want to do. So it's really refreshing to hear that, because I think I'm not so sure in the Garifuna community, but
mhm,
I know in the black community, like from DC and the places that I've been, you don't get a lot of that,
mhm,
because things are a lot tougher, so you get that hard parent, that just, you're just like your father, you're this, you're that. You don't really get a lot of, that positive reinforcement, to that you can achieve, and you can do anything you put your mind to. So,
mhm.
man, it's a lesson to hear a brother say something like that.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
yeah, the culture. Come on, man. The culture. I mean, I performed, even though I performed in front of many cultures. I mean, it was my culture that embraced me as an artist first, and it was my culture that fed me, gave me that fuel, like told me like, yo, bro, you nice with this, man. And they gave me that confidence to step out into other cultures. You
That's
know,
what's up.
which I've done, man. You know what I mean? You know, shit, I've man, we performed, man. We performed for whites, for blacks, for for Caribbean, West Indies, all of that. I've done that. You know what I'm saying?
Which qualities? Oh, actually, what is it about? What is it about? Because I'm curious as to, because if you had such a platform, why music? What is it about music that made you feel so passionate that you said, you know what, it's got to be music? Why not basketball, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what was it about music that made you feel so passionate that this is it?
Yeah, because man, listen, man, I believe that there's a, you know, there's something spiritual and being able to express yourself, man. Being able to express yourself and touch another heart. There's something.
Mm,
There's a spiritual thing to it, man. And
yeah.
for me, it's just being able to express myself, man. I'm open minded. If I go to a studio and the engineer or whoever I'm collabing with says, you know what, maybe you can use this word instead of that word. It's cool. I can do a word, but you're not gonna tell me how to flow. My flow is me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Facts.
Okay. What is describe your favorite and your least favorite part about being an artist?
Favorite part about being an artist, man, is favorite part of about being an artist is being to express myself artistically without with no holds bars, man. And I can say
Right.
exactly how I feel. Um, I stay away from this. I don't. If it's not uplifting, I stay away from it. So I'm not into bashing. I'm not into tiraderas and all of them things there because I don't play those games. But just being able, just being able to express myself freely. You know what I mean? That's definitely a plus. And the business, man, the nature of the business, man. It's just the nature of the business is the hours. you
Okay.
know
So
what I mean?
that's
Like,
that's the negative side.
the hours, man, because that it takes time away from family. It's like time. It's time away. It's time. It's time consuming, man, and it's time away from family, and I'm take I'm time away from my rest. Um, if I have a performance on a Sunday. And I have to report to I have to report to the job on a Monday. Imagine how I feel. So
Right.
it's the hours, but it's the nature of the beast, man. It's the
Right.
nature of the game. You know what I mean? But it's just the nature, man. But it's just the hours, man.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, that's cool. So the biggest negative to you is the hours.
Yeah, it's just the hours, man.
Oh, okay. That's what's
Yeah.
up. Is there any like personalities that are like a turn off from like an artist that you don't want to that you would want to work with? Somebody that's like, well, I don't want to give any hints, but like just personality type, somebody that's stuck up or somebody that knows it all or something. Is any turn offs where you're like, you know what, I'd rather not work with that artist, or are you just open to letting the music be the focus?
um. See, like, I mean, all music is always the focus, and promoting love and unity is always a focus. However, I would not initiate a project with someone who doesn't reach who's someone that doesn't reach back to help others come up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I wouldn't initiate. You know what I mean? If they come to me like, yo, let's do something, I'll consider, but I will not initiate a project with someone who's big headed, and things that they shit don't stink, man.
Right,
And they
right, right.
better than somebody because at the end of the day, man, we all God's children, man. Ain't nobody better than nobody. You know what I
I
mean?
like.
We all all soldiers in this one army, man. And especially as Garifunas, man, we should definitely be um supporting each other. And because of where we come from, that that experience alone should that experience alone should contribute to your humility. But again,
Mm.
sold a few records. Now you think that you're better than somebody, like that attitude is a turn off for me, man.
Now, speaking of that, do you prefer to work mostly with Garifuna, or again, are you open to? Is it you trying to uplift? Not that if you work with other artists, you can't uplift Garifunas, but is it mostly a focus to try and get the Garifuna culture and name pushed up, or is it just open to whoever is um, ready and available and willing to put in the work?
Yeah, my focus is to, my focus. I'm willing to work with because as a Garifuna, I'm wherever I go, I'm gonna carry the name. I'm gonna push the name. So it
Okay.
matter whether I work with a Garifuna or whether I work with a Jamaican or I work with a Panamanian or I work with an American, I'm coming as a Garifuna. So I'm pushing the Garifuna agenda. You know what I'm saying? So it really doesn't matter. I'm not really selective as far as cultures that I'm gonna work with. I'm just, trying to like a lot of us, we're trying to inform and enlighten people to our culture. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like let them know that we out here, you know,
Okay.
and we have a rich history. We have a rich culture, and but we're shadowed by a lot of other cultures. So a lot of people don't know we exist. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna be 100 with you. My dad is from Guatemala, born and raised. I knew nothing. I lived in Guatemala in Escuintla for like 7 years. Knew
Mhm.
nothing. I came by chance to Livingston, and that's where I'm at now, and I love it. And
Yeah.
I'm not leaving for nothing. I'm real. I fell in love with the culture, and I said, man, I'm finna die here.
Right.
I'm finna live here, and I'm finna die here. This is everything. So I do understand what you're saying about the culture. It is so beautiful. I love um how everybody talks to everybody, and as a
Yeah.
as a black man, especially coming from up north, and you
Hmm.
should know too, in New York, like that's not like when somebody say, "What's up, nigga?" Like, nigga, like, do I
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
you? Yeah. But
Right.
here, 50 Banafi, and they're like, "Hey, 50 Banafi," you're like, "Hey, this is kind of this
Uh-huh.
was up. I like this. I like this. I like the vibe. I
Yeah.
really do. I
Mhm.
really do.
Yeah.
Tell me more about your style. I know we mentioned dance hall. Tell me how this plays into the Garifuna. Specifically, what is Escondido's style? My dog is he wanting attention. I apologize if y'all hear him moaning in the background.
Nah, man, my style is what I mean, dancehall is reggae. Um, However, the message that I put out there is it's the message that I put out there is my story. See, but I'm not gonna talk about how much money I got. I'm not gonna talk about how many I'm not gonna talk about the fly girls. That's just not my style. That's not my niche. You know what I'm saying? My niche is I'm a reformed street runner, man. I used to run these streets, man. So I'm coming from that. I'm telling you about the struggles. I'm telling you about I'm talking about street life. I'm talking about real life. Only those that's been there or can understand. I'm talking about ghetto living. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? That's
yeah,
that's my message, man. Ghetto living, man.
yeah. So what inspired you to do dance hall? Because from that lifestyle, it would seem that that everybody's transition is into rap.
Uh-huh.
Why not just rap music? What inspired you to go into dance hall?
Yo, I don't know, man. I mean, as a youngster, man, my family used to listen to like Gregory Isaac, the Bob Marley, the
Oh,
Donaldsons, you know what I mean, the Burning Spear. Like I can name, Shabba Ranks, Super Cat, like, that's class.
okay.
Um, I've
Classic.
I've always been attracted to that, man. To this day, man. My number one choice, my number one music preference is reggae. You know what I mean? I was thinking about it today. My number two would probably be, I like paranda. Like I like parandas. You know what I mean? That's why I like the rhythm, the more smooth rhythm.
I
Yeah,
recently learned about that. I recently learned about
yeah,
that. How
paranda. A little bit more, more smooth rhythm. I enjoy punta. I enjoy seeing punta, seeing it dance, hearing it played. However, if I'm relaxing at the house, it's gonna be my reggae or a nice or some parandas with some nice melodies, man. You know what
you
I'm
know? I did not know until I moved here that punta was a Garifuna cultural dance.
saying? Oh,
It does punta, so I'm thinking it's just a Latin dance, like flamenco or bachata or anything else. I did not know that it specifically comes from Garifuna. So, man, it's like you said, you have a very, very rich culture, a very rich culture. Um, Speaking about your art form and the style, tell me about your creative process. Like, how do you go about like writing your music and getting that together?
Oh, actually, man, I haven't written. I mean, I haven't written a song since 2017. Man, what's that? 5 years, going on 6 years. That I haven't written a song. The songs that I've done, I did a song, Gracias a Dios, with the Agni Garifuna, props to Dixon, LaBuga Bantan, uh, fucking, the whole Agni Garifuna. I did a song with them. We went to the studio. I think I wrote like maybe two lines, but it was when we got to the studio that I put the song together.
Hmm.
And then I recently did a song Garifuna Nuguya with Bonti Ali. Same thing. I think we got to the studio and that's when I put it together. It's just I feel the vibe, and plus I'm experienced with the music, so I get in there, and what the flow that comes out is, it's what's supposed to be. It's what I'm supposed to bring to that track. Because I've never written a song to a beat. I've always written my songs silently, put it together, and then if I hear a beat that complements the song, I would sing that song on that track. So
Mm.
to go in the studio, and so that's what's changed. In the past, I would write with no beat, hear a song that complements the song, put it together. However, now I don't write. I go into the studio, hear the beat, and drop something to the beat. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay,
I we yeah, that's just I guess that's just that's I've evolved into that. You know,
that's
I'm
that's
like
what's up. That,
I'm
that tells the level of your
like a
skills that
little. We don't
you
write
basically off the
rhymes.
dome.
Yeah, we don't write rhymes, man. I ripped up my rhyme book a long time ago.
Okay, okay. What's the ideal artist? Like, if you could collab with any artist, who would that be and why?
Yeah, if I could collab with any artist, man, I would definitely. Yeah, I would bring back Eddie Ranks, man, my Honduran soldier, man. Let him rest in peace. He was shot in Honduras a few years ago, as like maybe 2, 3 years ago. I would bring him back, man, and we would definitely accomplish what we had agreed that we were gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We spoke behind the scenes, and it was just problems with scheduling. That's why we never officially recorded a song together, man. But rest in peace to Eddie Ranks, and definitely I would maybe do a collabo with Shabakan, man. You know what I mean? He's a veteran like me. You know what I'm saying? And also, um, an idea I've been playing with is making a song with my Marconi Star
Okay.
from LaBuga Boys. You
Uh-huh.
know, he's he has a beautiful resume, man. As far as in the entertainment, he's like one of the first guys. He's like one of the few Garifunas ever signed to a major label.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
back in when I was younger, yeah, he was signed. He had got signed. He did a few covers in Spanish. So he translated some songs that were hidden. He did it in Spanish. He toured. I saw a picture with him and Ziggy Marley. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. And
He
yeah,
really doing
huh?
he really doing things.
Yeah. So so I would definitely and and so that's an idea that I'm playing with. I gotta hear a beat, something that we both agree on, and make it happen. But I think, what I mean, being, stay living in the moment. I think that's something that I would want to do. I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna be doing some more work with Bonti Ali. He's from Puerto Barrios. He's the guy that did that I did the Garifuna Nuguya song with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Be doing some more work with him, and if mixtapes and other collaborations become available, I'll do that. I don't have any intention of going in the studio to do a solo project right now. But there's a lot of collaboration work going on right now. Mixtapes where it'll be one beat, but it'll be various artists on that one beat. I
Right.
I usually get invited to those, and so yeah, that's my focus, man. But yeah, I see me and my Coney Star putting something together for the culture.
Okay. Okay. Now, speaking of where you perform at, which do you prefer? Big venues or small venues, or it doesn't matter?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man, because I don't care if I'm performing for one person or I'm performing for 1,000. I still go with that same energy. I'm still gonna perform with that same energy. I'm still gonna give it my all, and I'm still gonna get those butterflies in the stomach before I pick up that mic. The few seconds before, the few seconds before, you're next, and all right, up next is Escojido. Them few seconds right there, man. It's like, I go through changes.
Yeah, yeah. I know the feeling. Believe me, I know the feeling. Tell
Fact.
me, tell me about the best performance of your career, your favorite, or it doesn't have to be the best, but the most memorable of your career. And then I'm gonna follow that up with what's the worst.
Yeah, my most memorable performance, man. Um, my most memorable performance was winning first place in winning first place singing dancehall reggae in a Jamaican club, the legendary Act Three in the Bronx. Facts, man. I went up against Jamaicans, man, and I walked away with first prize.
You knocking originators out the box?
I walked away with first prize, man. Yeah, man.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's memorable.
worst.
My worst would have my worst, man, would have to be I remember they invited me to perform at this lounge called the Shrine, and I had been drinking a few puffs of the smoke of the Indo. And when I got on stage, man, I forgot the words.
I lost you on the camera. Are you still seeing me?
Yeah, I see you.
I don't know why I'm not seeing you. I'm hoping it's coming out all right.
Yeah, because hold on, let me see. You hear me?
I hear you. I don't see you no more.
Uh, hold on. Because I had a call coming in,
Oh man, yeah.
froze, and it froze it.
Here we go with the technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
I'm gonna see something.
If not, you can see if you can go out and come back in. I'll be right here.
All right, cool.
So we are live with Escojido from LaBuga Iseni, and we had a little technical difficulty because people keep calling. And let's see if we can get the back. Here he is. We got
Yes,
him
sir.
back.
Sir.
Back. We back. Okay. Now you spoke about real quick about the butterflies,
Yeah.
and so I want to talk about that. Because what I tried to do when I was doing my music is I would try to get there early and just walk the stage,
Mm-hmm.
walk around the stage and familiarize myself with the stage and where everything. And for some reason, that would kind of like alleviate it. So when it's already like I've already been there, so it's not like a new thing when they call me up. So, what is your process for dealing with performance anxiety?
No, actually, what I do is like I used to go when I used to go to the functions, and I used to party before getting on stage and hang out after. But I'm not too much. I mean, I'm not too much into the party scene anymore. So I go, I'll perform, and I'll roll out. Usually, I'll try to get there about an hour before I perform, and within that hour, I can scope everything out, can scope the crowd, and do what I do. And as far as the anxiety, man, when I know that it's getting close for me to perform, I just shut everybody out. I don't,
Mm.
I'd rather not have any conversation with nobody, even the 2, 3 people that I'm with. I would just, just I'll
Oh,
just zone out. I'll just zone out. Yeah.
okay, okay. What was there any good advice, or what is some advice, or let's say the single greatest advice that an artist has given you, like how you talked about the other artists who took you under the wing. What is something that they said that you still use to this day?
Actually, this advice came from a DJ, and he told me, he's like, yo, just, what I mean, just keep going, man. Whatever you do, don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do, don't stop, man. You have what it takes. You know what I'm saying? And that's been my fuel, man. And besides that, it's been a lot of it a lot of my fuel comes from my belief in myself too. Most of my fuel comes from belief in me. It's not really um like somebody put a battery in my back, because a lot of people walking around here with batteries in their back and they whack. So you know what I mean. So because friends ain't gonna tell their friend that, yo, bro, you know what I mean, like, bro, what you doing? They're not gonna question it, but it's my
Right,
in me
right.
that keep me going, man. It's
That's
my belief in me. It's my belief in myself, and also I see the respect that I get from heavy hitters in the Garifuna entertainment business, man. I see the respect that I get. Like, if anything is popping off, trust me, they reaching out to me to get a piece of that. You know what I'm saying? And
that's what's
I appreciate, and I'm grateful for that.
that's what's up.
Right.
That's, how do you deal with like traveling? So like any extended trips, how do you deal with that? Is it, does the whole family come with you? Do you be catching red eyes? You go do the show and then take the red eye back, and how do you deal with that?
Well, traveling, like we've done shows in LA and Guatemala. Um, so when it comes to traveling, it's usually well planned, and family usually does go. And it's like, we'll vacation, and then come the weekend we have some shows set up, so we'll knock that out. We'll relax after the weekend, and then come on back home. You know what I'm
Okay, okay.
saying?
So you like a little vacation.
Yeah, 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 yeah. If I'm gonna travel, because I mean, I'm in New York, so if I'm gonna go anywhere to perform, I'm not gonna. I'd rather not just go to perform. Leave New
Right.
York on a leave New York on a Friday to perform that Friday and Saturday and come back on an airplane that Sunday. I'd rather not. I want to, get me my little 2 weeks in and do my thing on the weekend, but relax and learn the place that I'm at.
Hold on 1 second for
Yeah,
me. Okay. Sorry about that. My dog ran out.
yeah,
He ran out chasing other dogs. Some
yeah.
guests going up, and I'm like, I'm in the middle of an interview. Y'all like doing?
Nah, it's all good,
Uh,
man. It's all good, man.
So I wanted to ask, what do you do if your audience looks bored?
If my office looks bored, man, I haven't really had that experience, man. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had that experience, but if I perform in front of a crowd that's not matching my energy, I continue to give my full energy because a lot of my shows I stream live on my Facebook.
Okay.
So if you're not in attendance, you're still, you might see, you're in Guatemala, you're gonna see my performance here in the Bronx because I'm on live. So I'm thinking about the broader audience, not
Not
just
just
people I'm in.
that's right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about the people who's tuning into my live because when I go live, you'll get notified, yo, he's live. And if you
Okay.
need to check out my live, you see me doing my thing. So yeah, if the crowd is not if the crowd is tired, and low of energy, it doesn't stop what I give because what I mean. Because of social media, I'm able to reach the masses.
That's what's up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I completely get it. What would you want to leave here having the audience here and abroad know about Iseni, about Escondido?
Yeah, man. Number one, man, El Escojido. Um, yo, El Escojido is a success story, man. You know what I'm saying? All praise is due to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, man. Without him, I wouldn't be here right now, man. And I am a complete success story, like I shared earlier, man. I know homelessness. I know not knowing where my next bill is coming from to all my needs being met today, man. So what I want to leave everybody with, man, is when they tell my story, because I've had a front row seat to the story of my life, man. When they tell my story, man, don't forget to add the part that I turned the whole thing around, man. By God's grace, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Where can you be reached? What is the platform that your music can be heard on? Let the people know.
Yo, man, right here on YouTube. LaBuga
YouTube.
El Escojido. Check me out on YouTube. El Escojido, LaBuga Iseni on Facebook. I'm more active on Facebook than I am on Instagram. So yeah, man, just stay tuned to my Facebook, man. You know what I mean? I post inspirationals daily. And I'm just about love and I'm just enjoying life, man. Because I survived a nearly fatal catastrophe. So therefore, I celebrate life every second of every day. You know what I'm saying?
And that's how we first met. Is off the discussion of gratitude. Remember
Facts,
that?
facts. Yeah, yeah.
That's what's up, man, brother. Listen here. It's been an honor and a pleasure to finally get this thing together. And I hope that it's not going to be the last time. Ladies and gentlemen, from LaBuga Iseni, brother, it's been an honor and a pleasure. And we're going to talk to you later.
Yo, man, props to you, man. Props to the whole Casa Tranquilo family, man. 502,
Oh,
501, 504, 507. Garifuna, we in the building. El Escojido says so. Don't forget to pray. I'm gone. Peace and blessings.
all right, brother. Take it easy.
Peace.
Yeah, that was the brother Escojido from LaBuga Iseni. Sorry about the interruption. Some people came up here with their dog. I had to go run and get my dog. So, love you guys. Thank you for joining in. And we gonna get more artists and more people on here, and we gonna get it in. This is Sonny from Living in